What up to Bullshit TV? I am your host. So basically, this is platform is just coming around across the world. Whoever wants to view it and have their opinions, go ahead. But this right here may be the quickest video I will ever make in history of this channel from this day forward, because I know my videos, they tend to be over 8 minutes long, and I'm trying to make it quicker so I can keep your attention, for the shorter amount of time, because nobody really want to sit here, but I have to sometimes go in depth and give examples to prove a point or try to get my point across. So if y'all want to come at me, I don't care, because it ain't gonna change my opinion. But I don't know why I didn't put this in last night video, because last night video was basically the overturning of Roe versus Wade. What's going on with the Republicans and maybe some Democrats that's trying to overturn the abortion ban. And I done heard men all across the world, black, white, Mexican, and all this shit. I'm not talking to all men. So, like, if you ever heard the saying, if it don't apply, let it fly. You hear what I'm saying? Again, I'm going to say it one more time, because I only give so many warnings before I just cut the fuck up. You hear what I'm saying? If it don't apply, let it fly. Okay? I'm not saying as a whole. I'm just saying the men that are out there doing this. Okay, back to the Roe versus Wade being overturned. I done heard a bunch of derogatory things men said about women because of the possible overturning of Roe versus Wade, basically saying that women can't get abortions. And then I done heard men done said if they just keep their legs closed, if they stop having kids out of wedlock, if they stop doing this, if they stop doing that, how about y'all take some fucking responsibility for y'all actions? Because just as it's responsible on her, it's responsible on you. But I can guarantee at least 75% of the men that's having sex with women with unprotectedly, y'all sat there and y'all pushed, y'all did all these things to get in her drawers. How about you stop having kids out of wedlock? That's what I said. Women ain't the only one that should be bearing this responsibility. Men, you come after women first. Most of the time it's men that's pursuing the woman. So sometimes you might get a woman that, it might take you a few tries and she breaks down, you know what I'm saying? And then she give you the cookies. But I'm just saying, y'all responsible for these kids been put into this world too. And you talking about keep your legs closed. How about, because the overturning of Roe versus Wade, they talking about, the religious shit, and then the broken families. The broken families came from men out there cheating. Sneaky links has been fucking a part of humanity forever. Okay? It don't matter, because some men will go out there and have it all. Wife, kids, home, a lady, you know what I'm saying? But they will still find a way to get involved with another woman. Or they'll keep going to get in contact with all these different type of women. You ain't just putting women at risk, period, because most of the time y'all not even having protected sex, and then y'all want to still blame the women. How is the women fault? How is the women? I'm not talking about today's women. I'm talking about because the women ain't putting up with y'all shit. Because like I said, if you want to go F 25,000 people, do you, but you ain't coming over this way. And I'm not talking about the men. I'm just talking about in general. If you want to sit there and bang it out, I'm not fucking with you. With 25,000 people, I'm not fucking with you. Point blank, period. Because it's STDs out here that you can't get rid of. And then it's STDs that you can get rid of. But who wants a STD in the first place? And then some of you men sit there and lie. And then when the woman come to you and tell you that she's pregnant, then you sit here and feed her this bullshit. Oh, I love you. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna stay. Do. And all that you do this shit for almost a whole year. Why her body is creating this child. And then at the last minute, literally, sometimes the last minute, the woman can just call the man and said, I'm on my way to labor. Right? I'm going into labor. Oh, I'm on my way. And that'd be the last time a woman would hear from a man. Because the man didn't want to be straight up, Because you men don't want to be straight up and say, I don't want to have kids. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even care about if she's getting pregnant or not, because as long as you get your rocks off, you good. You feel what I'm saying? So for people to sit out here like these Republicans and maybe some Democrats, but I don't care, because if you got it, you can put whoever is doing whatever in the comments. But man, y'all gotta stop blanking. Y'all always want to talk about, I'm a man, I take care of my responsibilities, I'm a man, I'm grown, I'm a man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How about you take responsibilities and say, yeah, I got that woman pregnant? How about men stop having fucking kids out of wedlock? You know what I'm saying? Because today these women, they just projecting what y'all giving out. That's dead ass shit. That's dead ass shit. It ain't just married men. It's just men across the board. Fucking 10, 20 women in 1 week. Go ahead and do you, boss. Do you, boss. But all I'm saying is take the responsibility if a woman is coming out here and saying, I'm pregnant. But you'll sit here and lie. Then you want to call her a whore. Oh, you let me hit the first night. She hit you the first night. You hear what I'm saying? So you also having kids out of wedlock. And then she got to chase you around. Then she got to come out of her character because you done gave her no fucking choice but to get crazy, acting like an angry woman, emotional and all this shit after you done sat here and fed her these lies. And then to the married men that's taking responsibilities of their kids, but then you go out and you fucking office secretary. You cheating on your wife. And this is update to today. Nia Long is being cheated on, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly for that case because we don't know everything that's coming out. But allegedly that Nia Long, with her fine ass, is getting cheated on by the man she was with for fucking 10 years. Plus, maybe more. Because it's crazy to me. So he's having sex with the team coach, assistant, or the medical woman. I don't know who this woman is, and he's the coach of the Boston Celtics. And you with Nia Long. Nia Long hasn't aged over 40 fucking years, and I think she might be 48. Excuse me, Nia Long. I'm just trying to prove a point out here. You know what I'm saying? But man, y'all gotta start taking responsibility. If you don't want fucking kids, pull out or don't have sex. Use a condom. It is what is it? Spermicide that you can go get. I don't know where you can get it from, but I don't know if the shit still exists, because that's the first and last time I heard of that. That was in sex ed, and that was over. I ain't even gonna tell you how long ago that was, but they got spermicide, to my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need the shit. You feel what I'm saying? But man, y'all gotta start taking responsibility. And I know some of the Republicans that's in Congress and all this shit, you're cheating, or y'all breaking up the homes. Because it's women out here that still have that mindset. They just want to be a home mother taking care of kids and they man. But they man is steady going out with the sneaky link, the other woman. Then you lying to the other woman and telling her, I'm going to leave my wife, I'm going to leave my wife, I'm going to leave my wife. And you ain't going to never leave your wife. Because you know what you got is good. But for some reason in your mind, you still got to have another piece of ass. And then lie about it when you get caught. What's the lie for? Since you man. You feel what I'm saying? Because the women out here now in 2020, well, I'm going to take it back to 2012 on up. They just putting out the same energy. If you want to go out there banging everybody and don't want to put a relationship title on it, they going to go out there and bang all the dudes that they want to bang and whatever hell else. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I mean? Because y'all got to stop blaming women. And y'all talking about, I'm the protector. You ain't protecting these women, bro. And then y'all sitting here calling these women whores and shit. You a whore too. Because you sat there and you slept with her. But why is she a whore? Because y'all got an intimate on the first night, second night, the first week, the month. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do come across a woman that she ain't laying like that, and then, you uppity, you a B, you all of this. How about y'all take responsibility? Because y'all always, when it's convenient for you, You want to sit here and pound your chest. I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm a protector. Da, 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 da. But you want to sit here and then go against, then y'all want to overturn Roe versus Wade. But when y'all mistress, the other woman, the sneaky link, the side chick, the side piece, when they get pregnant, y'all all up for abortion. You feel what I mean? You see how that mentality is so toe up and so effed up that it makes my head spin sometimes, and I'm not even in that type of lifestyle. You feel what I mean? Because this shit with these guys blaming women for their actions, you got to look at yourself first. Because at first, it was man, woman, and the kids in the house. Mama stay home with the kids. And then somehow the other woman pulls up on the main woman, and then she looking stupid like, what? I'm pregnant with this kid. Then you lie, and then even though your main chick may even believe the sneaky link, she want to keep her faith in you to know that you're not going to do her like that. But in the back of her mind, she already know what it is. So y'all sitting here calling women out of their names, telling them stop having kids out of wedlock. You having kids out of wedlock too. You feel what I mean? So y'all want to sit here and overturn Roe versus Wade, forcing women to have children that they responsibly know that they don't want, or is a medical condition, or they just like, oh, I did everything possible not to, get pregnant, and they still get pregnant. And now y'all literally raping these women. Because just like a rapist can, in some states, I don't know if in all states, but I know this though. A rapist can go rape a woman, even though we all know rape is wrong. And she want to go have an abortion, or she don't even want the father in the picture, because why do I want to raise a child with my rapist? And then look, now he got the same amount of parental rights, even though it was forced. So y'all forcing these women to have kids. Y'all forcing these women to do this, to live up to the standard, and y'all steady tearing them down. And y'all talking about, well, y'all get with these women that's filtered up and all this, then you bang them, and then you tell them all these sweet nothings in the air just to get it in their cookie jar. And then when you pull your hand out, then it get empty, and then the cookies is, the flavor ain't as popping what it used to be. Then you want to call her a hoe, or you know what it was. Stop playing games, bro. If you a man, be a man. Be a man. And say, damn, for real? Well, what you want to do? Because at this point, it's your fault. Point blank, period.